Hi everyone, it's Mary Jo. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome all the new subscribers. Thank you for joining, and I'm so happy you decided to. So you'll get notice from YouTube when my videos are up. Like I say, I don't get your email, I don't get any information about you, but if you want a reading, you'll reach out to me. So I wouldn't solicit you anyway. I do hope everyone is well. I'm saying that right now because before the reading started, I felt a lot of information coming through about Chiron. And I was just looking at the placement of where Chiron is right now, and it's at 27 degrees in Pisces. So we know we were talking about those higher numbers like 27, 28, 29 is critical degree, and 0 are things that you want to end in this lifetime, that wherever it lies in your house, or wherever it's transiting actually too, it's something that's coming close to an end. Like I was saying, when you turn a combination on a vault or a lock, it gets real tight tension before it clicks the number, and then you could spin it out and it's free and release and easy until you go to the next number that you have to hit, then that tension forms again. That's just like in life. We have things that are pitfalls and valleys, and then things go easy. We have ups and downs, all those opposite cliches. But Chiron is that wounded healer. It's wonderful to look that up in mythology. I don't want to get into that right now, but we know that it's something that never healed, even though he was a healer and a teacher. He could not heal his own wound. And I'm feeling a lot of this reading is going to be about, actually this week, physical things that are going on for us in the body. And that does encompass your heart, that encompasses your mind, and the soul is housed there for now. So for many people that I've been reading for, there's a lot of physical ailments going on. And the energy that I kept pulling the stones before I even started with that of protection, grounding, stability, and the fuchsite is also for healing, but I do have coral here, and that is for healing. And I do have some beautiful petrified wood for healing, and some orange calcite, and then we have some citrine. So we have health, wealth, prosperity, but those colors that will be all about healing for us are these like greens and browns and earthing energies. So our reading this week is going to be for April 30th to May 6th, 2017. And I am using the beautiful Llewellyn deck. Somebody had asked about that last week. It looks like a red dragon. It is a Celtic deck. And it does have that energy always for me about grounding, stability, in the earth element. And while the sun is in Taurus, we're going to do this reading for that earth element. But if you watched last week's video, we did have the Six of Wands, and you see when I say how the cards progress as things are happening and transiting. So the card has progressed and moved from where it was. It might seem like it went backwards to some of you, but maybe it's moved through and coming back around, or it's taking precedence for some of you. So with the Six, we're talking about balance, and with the Wands, it is our physical energy, our spirituality, but it is also about ideas, the male seed. It is about creation. It is about the allspark, the ideas. Oh, here comes Ash. I'm sorry again if you're new to me, but I have my son's kitten Ash here. He's 6 months old, and he just loves the tarot cards and when I'm recording. So please excuse any bells sounding as he's playing or if he's jumping on the camera. But with the Six of Wands, we're saying something is happening where you're going to move forward or asked to lead. But they're saying, too, a lot of you got information, news that came to you. And for some of you, it's going to be affecting your health, and it's news that's saying you have to like get on your horse and ride. You have to take action. You have to like get into the battlefield. This is a very different energy for this card, I'm just going to tell you, because we know the Six of Wands is usually good news, asking to lead, take charge of something. So let's put that out there for some of you. For others, they're talking about it is time for you to regain balance again in your energy, because it is the Wands, your life vitality that's been drained. Some of you have been feeling a lot of pain throughout your body, or feeling a loss of energy, lethargic, melancholy, depression. You lost that allspark, that energy. Maybe you're not sleeping well either. But it's not that you're tired because you're not sleeping well. You're having like insomnia, not sleeping well, because your whole energy is off. Like even I exercise and I eat very healthy and clean, and I've been feeling very lethargic, drained, and pains in my body that I'm accounting to the transits in my chart. However, that being said, it is time to talk to, for some of you, a doctor or a medical professional about your health and your energy. Others of you, it will be maybe to speak to somebody to help, like counseling, if you need depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, addictions, whatever it is that's going on in the physical body, that your energy is being drained, and even your clarity, your mental, you know, is off. It's time, they're saying, for you to get some news and information. And for some of you, they says you already got the news. Now it's time for you to get on your horse and put it into action and go forward. But we do have a beautiful white horse of purity. So I'm going to say for most of you, this is going to be a necessary thing in your life right now. It's like when, I don't know, I don't want to say that, but they said like life grabs you by the balls and gets your attention. This is like you've been going along and ignoring taking care of yourself. For whatever it is in your life, if it's about self-love, love, that the way people are treating you, your job draining your energy, things weighing too heavily on your mind, body, spirit, anything. This is spirit and life has now grabbed you, and so you have nothing, you can't ignore this right now. You have to take action, they're saying. And they got your attention. All right, and this is the news that you've been needing to hear for you to take the lead, okay? Because it does come back to it. You got the information you need, the news you need, that you need to take a lead in this situation. So for some of you, it's your health, a love relationship, job, career, whatever it is. You got the news that you're waiting to hear, and you need to take the lead. But mostly they keep saying is about energy and health. To restore that balance back, that you need to put this into action. Alrighty, we do have retrogrades going on. For some of you, they're saying with the Mercury retrograde will be over May 3rd. The conversations you didn't have or avoided deliberately, you need to go and have them. You're not going to get anywhere, they're saying, unless you go and have these conversations, whether you're going to like what's said or not. You've been putting this off long enough. Whatever this meeting is, this conversation, this discussion, it does not have to be confrontational. It might be because it's wands. Whatever this is, it's sucking the living life out of you. And you need to address this. But, you know, with this retrograde being over May 3rd, you might just find that whether you like it or not, you're going to have this conversation. But you need it to go forward, okay? All right, we have another wands. Now, the 10 of Wands, you see like, okay, this is the card I say, well, it's like that Elvis Costello song. It was a fine idea at the time that turned into a brilliant mistake. You took on all of this work. All of this energy was drained from you. I mean, like, you know, your head is down and you're plodding along. You're going to your final destination. You're making it. Okay, the 10 is saying that something new is beginning. So with the 9, it would be ending, and the 10 is a beginning. But this is saying for some of you, you took on too much right now. Okay, for some of you, they're saying you just did this bright idea. You thought you can handle this or whatever. You took on a little bit more than you can carry. Hello, Ash. It is going to be physically draining for you. Your body is going to feel a bit weighted down, especially, you know, with Saturn and Sag and with Pluto retrograde for the next 5 months. Many of you may feel this burden going on out into November, December. It's like you just started this, they're saying. You just began this for some of you. And it will be a drain. However, you did take this on, and they're saying you will carry the burden all the way until it's done. And you're going to make it. But they're saying for a lot of you that did this, whether you wanted to, some of you didn't volunteer for this, like you were volunteered for this. So I don't know if some of you have to take on a parent, a child, or a sick person, or a job at work. Let's say somebody's out on maternity leave, or a guy you know is out on medical leave, or he stepped aside and you were given this position that seemed like a great idea at the time and turns into a brilliant mistake. I'm going to say yes, it's not going to be easy for you. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to just deliver the message in the most positive way. But oh my God, when it is over, you are going to be amazed at yourself. You're going to say, wow, I didn't think I was going to make it. You know, I'm at my final rope, I'm final string, I'm ready to let go, and then it's over. So for some of you that take this on, this is something actually, it's going to be a maturation of your soul. All right, how beautiful is that, even though it's going to maybe suck a little bit? We've all been there. We've done stuff we either volunteered for or didn't. That was just too much for us. But after it was over, we're amazed about that spirit and human form that we are and that we accomplished it. So that's for some of you. For others of you, whatever this news is that you're taking on, if it's your energy, that you're feeling drained and physically your body's being weighted down and you're actually not feeling well, you're actually sick, something's going on there, whether it's something major or minor that you just found out about. Like I said, this card is coming up very different. Yeah, I'm going to just say, I'm not going to let my ego is aside when I read. Channel comes through, and this is the beginning of an ordeal for you that you're carrying some weight. I'm reading it very differently because that's what they're saying, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Now, with this card, we're talking about Jupiter in Leo. Jupiter is expansion, and Leo is, well, they're saying the heart. So some of you are going to have some situations with your heart, maybe physical ailments, maybe congestive heart failure, arrhythmia, AFib, murmur. Maybe you'll find out something like that and you've got to take care of it. Or there's something with love and something that's the heart of the matter that's expanding and growing for you. This is very different. This is a general reading. And that some of you feel like the news is good that you're expanding with this relationship. Approach it with courage and generosity, okay? If it's about love or something that you love, something in the arts, creating music, whatever that would be. So that, yes, that'll expand, but be open to other ideas. Don't just be locked in, because Jupiter is very much about other ideas, philosophies, foreign culture, etc. And Leo is very much about the arts, creativity, the heart of the matter. Okay? And then with this card, we're talking about Saturn. In Sag, and Saturn is in Sagittarius, okay, until the end of the year before it moves into Capricorn. It transits about 15 months. So this is lessons that you're learning in your life. And when Saturn is with Sag, again, it's expansion and growth. So the restrictions you're feeling on your physical body, your mental, your soul, whatever it is in your life that you're feeling restricted and held back on, well, this is the soul evolution that you've been working toward before you can expand. You know, the arrow of Sagittarius, the centaur's arrow, points to a truth. It's direct. So this is what you're going to go through until you can expand and grow on who you are. Philosophically, your belief systems, your body's changing, your soul's evolution. If it's a relationship, before it can expand and grow, you're going to go through the work. Maybe you're having difficulties. You found news out here that you've got to put into action to change your relationship with someone you work with, or your career, your school, or a loved one, okay? There's going to be a lot of burden taken on, or things that are going to drain maybe your energy or your ideas. And it's going to last for a while, whether you wanted to take on this burden or not. It is going to be a soul's growth for you. Now, for some of you, yes, it's going to go all the way out to maybe the end of the year here, like December 13th to 21st. All right, or until this transit is over. Some of you it'll be sooner, okay? It's a general reading, and I'm not going to harp on it because, like I said, I deliver the message with the most positive way. Look, life has its ups and downs. Otherwise, we'd be bored to heck, right? I know we'd like to have it go good for a while and let me be bored a little bit, but that being said, it's what makes our lives interesting, and when these transits end, we appreciate the calm even more. Because we do have the Four of Swords. So a lot of you, this is about your health, okay, being drained. They're saying a time of respite is needed. You do need to relax, or else you're going to wind up sick or in the hospital. This card usually typically talks about hospitalization, blood loss. So if it's something related to the blood or the heart, the circulatory system, lymphatic system, you know, anything like that. And here we have the swords. So with the Four of Swords, we know it is our mental realm, our clarity. This is about Jupiter again, but it's in Libra, and Jupiter is in Libra, and it is retrograde, okay? So the Spirit is speaking directly to what is actually transiting right now, macrocosmically, okay? And it affects us as in a little snapshot of ourselves. So Jupiter again and Jupiter here, Saturn and Saturn. We're talking about two of the major, large, heavier planets, okay? One opposition to the other is that Saturn is about restriction, old paradigms, integrity, government, churches, you know, saying the karma, the way things always have been, that we've been force-fed, and also learning lessons before we're rewarded. However, then Sagittarius is that Jupiter energy, and Jupiter is about expansion and growth and the rewards in life, the beautiful ease of life. So when we have this energy like this, we're looking at Jupiter in Libra. It's saying relationships and balance, yes. It's talking about legal situations and justice, but something's out of balance with us mentally, but it's affecting us physically. We're here, our energy is drained, and physically we're not feeling very well. The 4 is saying to stop right now, you need to rest. So whatever this is in your life right now is saying there's a time for pause necessary before you tear yourself apart. Now, none of the swords are touching you. They're around you, but they're really wreaking havoc on you. So between, like, if you got this news and it's affecting your physical body and your energy, and now you're starting to dwell into the mental realm of, oh no, what am I going to do? You need to change that up and just say, what good is coming in out of this spirit? Okay, yes, I need to rest. I need to recuperate. And that's what's necessary for you to have healing and get back into balance. Libra, they're saying right now, is about balancing how you're feeling and how you're thinking. And if this is about love, like I said, or a relationship, maybe you need a break from it for a while. You know, maybe this energy is draining you too much, or if it's this art project or school, or the mortgage, you're trying to get the loan, it's 3 months, or, you know, you've got some problems with your house and you're waiting for that to heal. Step back from it for a while, get some rest right now, clear your head before you regain this, because here we have somebody influencing in the situation and helping. I wanted to ask for clarity with this because it was going pretty good here. With the King of Pentacles, it's somebody that's going to be either influencing the situation, involved in the situation, or the energy that you need to take on. The King is ideas. The Pentacles, well, we're in Taurus right now, so I'm going to say this is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But with this King of Pentacles, we're definitely talking about grabbing a hold on our health. For many of you, we keep going back to that. Getting your health in control. Okay, you need to stabilize and ground yourself. So this could be a doctor, a nurse, anyone in the healing modalities of wellness that there are out there. Reiki, you could go to crystal bowl chakra balancing, whatever floats your boat. This individual is the person who's going to help you restore your balance, you know, and bring fruit back into your life. Okay, and if it isn't about your health, for some of you, this is all about love to you, or something else in particular, coming up with grounding, stable ideas. Either someone's going to come into your life who's going to help you with this, who has great ideas. They might not put them in the play, though. You are, or someone else, but they're going to have the ideas you need. If it's a financial guide, someone in banking, someone who's got a lot of experience in their life in something either in the medical field, the arts, the sciences, or craft, something that they do as a vocation or trade, is going to help you with this situation. And they do have some very good ideas that are grounded and stable. Even if you don't like what they're saying, you need to trust their wisdom and experience. But they're not pushy. I would tell you if they're foreboding. They're not pushy. But they're going to help you with this situation. And then we get another one of these cards here we have with the Two of Swords. So for some of you, if you don't listen and don't take any rest, you know, and you just do whatever you want, you have the Two of Swords. Now you have a choice to make, and it's a blind choice. And you seem a little bit distraught over it, but you know what? You could take the blindfold off and see things more clearly, or what's right in front of your face, but you might not want to. You're armed with everything you need. You have 2 swords, but imagine fighting someone with blindfolds on. Even if they're a weak adversary, how good of a fight are you going to give them if you can't even see what's in front of you? So they're saying you need to free yourself again with this mental thing. And a lot of you are not going to listen, like I said, and not going to listen to this person, and that's your choice. But with the Two of Swords, there's a duality of something going on here. All right, we have the moon in Libra this time, where we had Jupiter in Libra. The moon is your emotions. Libra is the balance and the mental realm, and maybe overthinking. And we do have like a full moon here. The full moon in Scorpio is going to be coming up. I think it's May 7th or 10th. I'll have that video up. So maybe by then you'll see the light. But again, you could always go back to this person. And if you just don't vibe with this person, or your egos clash or whatever, there could be someone else I'm going to show you is coming into the situation. But this is like you feel like you're at a stalemate. Maybe you found something out medically and you don't know what to do, or there's a couple of things going on and you don't know what to approach first. Help is coming in. Ask Spirit to guide you through this. If it's about love or relationship, whatever is going on in your life that you seem to be able to not be able to make a choice on, you know what to do. They're telling me right now, you need to trust your emotions. Go with your heart this time, not with your mind. Your mind is that ego. They keep saying ego. So whatever's clashing here with your ego, you need to step aside from the ego and let yourself be a clear and wise channel. You know, like I said, when I do these readings, Mary Jo's out of the way, and I let Spirit come through. I replay my videos sometimes later on, well, always to check the audio, and I can't even remember saying what I said, and they say stuff that just sends chills through my body. So just know that you need to trust the light inside of it, trust your emotions, and Scorpio is the second of the mystical houses, and it is about regeneration, life, birth. life, death, and birth. You know, it's the mystic house, the occult, the hidden, the secrets. You've got that all in you. Don't let the outside energy influence your thoughts, not to trust your heart and your feelings. And you know, she's got her arms kind of crossed almost here, so it's almost like, but it's not across her heart, but it's across like the empowered solar plexus there. So maybe you're feeling disempowered by this situation. But again, that's only your thoughts. You give your power to others. You could take it back at any time. You're in control here. Take the blindfolds off. See it for what it really is and make the choice that you feel like you're being drawn to. Now we have another king, so another bright idea coming in here. But this energy is a bit different. This person is kind of pushy. This person's not. It's my way or the highway. This is either someone in military, ex-military, legal fields, judge, jury, lawyer. To me, accountants and CPAs too, because anybody who's rigid in their ways, like they have checks and balances, and this is very much the mental realm, where the kings are all about the mental realm. This one is the mental realm and earthly. This is all, like they're in their head a lot. They're good counsel though. People usually respect them, even if they're cold, dismissive, and like I said, a bit pushy. But this person is really the person who's going to help you with this, male or female. And they're going to help you with this situation and making a clear-cut choice. But it's like you don't want to hear it, but they're giving you the best advice or sound advice. You don't want to hear it, they're saying, but you feel that person's right. But maybe you just don't like this person again. Again, your ego's getting in the way here. And that's that like physical body stuff that we need to release and let go and let spirit come through to us. Drink a lot of water, they're saying again. They said that again last week too. A lot of us are drained and dehydrated. Our energy is down, our body, but that's a lot of torrent energy. It's heavy, plotting. But this is a time for us to really slow down and rest and heal, because summer is coming. All that vitality and vim and vigor we want to return to. So right now, as the spring is here and we're budding into life and things are blossoming, you do want to clear out your mental realm, just like your garage, your attic, and your basement, your closets. You want to clear out that mental realm. Get rid of all that heavy, rigid thinking they're saying, or those voices in your head from the past, people, places, or things that always said it's my way or the highway, and maybe gave you influences that weren't healthy for you. Need to release that. And I was hoping for some outcome for you, because this was it's a lot of energy going on right now. I'm not going to kid you, all right? We're all feeling it in our physical bodies, our mental, our spiritual, and emotional. And like I said, how brave are we to be in this realm of earth, where we have all four of these things to contend with. Other realms are maybe all mental or all physical or emotional or spiritual, or maybe one or two. Here on earth, this realm we have created is all four. That's a lot of energy to be bombarded with. So courageous is your soul for being here, okay? And mine. And we're here for a purpose, to be a lesson, learn a lesson, or teach a lesson. I believe that. Then we have the universe. This card is very different in this deck. It looks like a cold, icy realm. But they keep saying to me, but you know what? Spirit is there. Spirit is there always to help us and to guide us. In the unseen, what is right in front of us we don't even notice. Spirit is always there and around us. But this reminds me of a cool, clear energy, you know, that icy realm is quiet. It's still. Every star is visible. You don't have that white noise interfering the light noise. You don't have any outside pollution of lights, where everything is clear to you, that things that you would not have normally seen because of the lights and the noise around you in your life. And when I say noise, it's not just about sound, but energies and people and life itself, that you don't see what's right there, and it's obvious now. So with the universe, it is success at the end of this, but I'm not going to tell you it's going to be right now. This reading really feels like it's going to go out. I'm saying for a lot of us, it's not going to be till December, the end of the year. And I don't usually go out in a short reading more than 3 months, but this one they're saying this is going to go out for a while. And you know, I had this on me the other night. I was feeling a lot of heaviness and pain, and I had it on the part of my body that I needed healing. And fuchsite is about healing. the body and the physical. I just found that out today. I didn't even know. And the ruby in here for healing too. So a lot of us need some healing. And with Chiron, it is about certain things are not always healed easily. Like when you weed your garden, you might not get the root and you think you got it from the surface, but if you really dig deep, there are little fibers and roots always going out and maybe even sending out networking of runners under the ground, and they pop up somewhere else in your life. That's kind of like what they're saying right now. And I'm getting confirmation from Spirit right now in the background. But this is about success will be coming. The work will be done. You will feel more connected to Spirit, and you will start to see things that you weren't seeing before. Things will be a lot clearer to you. What was completely blank and dark, you will see the light, they're saying. And there will be a lot more clarity. There will be a lot more purity and cleansing going on in your life and success with this venture. But I have a 21, so 2 and 1 is 3. It's the result of the choice you make. Again, you don't have to listen to Spirit, do whatever you want. But the 2 is duality. It is about partnering, so it's you and Spirit, you and that doctor, you and that other person. And the 1 is that energy, that male seed, that healing, the masculine, beautiful, divine masculine energy of life and creation. So together, you and Spirit can put this energy into creating something new and wonderful. And I really pray that for all of us. I always wish you the best, but that you could see and hear and know that you're not alone. And if you knew that a host of angels were there at your bed every day, when you woke up and they applauded and were so excited to see you, you would never feel alone. Allow it to come to you. I really feel by the end of this year, a lot of people who are awake will become aware, and people who are aware will just have so much more. But right now, tend to your body, tend to this thing that you physically love, that you're working on, vocation, trade, love, life, whatever it is. And know that work's going on and healing's got to be done. But even though it's stressful and tense, and it's a lot for you to bear right now, it is part of the growth pattern. Whether this person stays in your life or not afterward doesn't matter, because you're going to reflect on it and see what they were in your life at this time, and what they put you through and you went through was for you to learn and grow for where you're going. Because if you didn't go through this now, you wouldn't be prepared for where you're heading. So be grateful to them. It's like that person in the movie that you just hate that character, but you love to hate them. They're so good at the role. This person could be a thing or place, the catalyst in your life for change necessary right now. Not all of us will rise to the challenge. Many will fail, meaning they won't do it. But even if you do it and don't see the success you want, you didn't fail, because you did put the effort into it and you did grow just what you needed. Well, thank you, Spirit. This has been a very interesting reading. A lot of energies going on. Anyone who is ailing in the physical body, I'm keeping you in my thoughts and prayers and affirmations day and night, as I always do at my YouTube channel. And the people that are subscribed and watching and sharing, thank you again. And as always, I wish you the best.